Hey everyone, and welcome back to episode 5 of the Zero to Mythic series. In today's episode, we are going to see one of the newer mechanics in GodsUnchained, the Guardian and Bat synergy. These two tribes work together in a really interesting way. Whenever you play a Guardian creature, one of two things will happen. If you don't already have a pet in your hand, you will draw a bat from your deck with a mana cost equal to or lower than the Guardian you just played. If you already have a pet in your hand, you will instead choose one of those bats and reduce its mana cost to just 1. It's a powerful mechanic that keeps your hand full while letting you play high value pets much earlier than you normally could. Let's see it in action as we continue our climb to Mythic. Another God of War. So Inspirator going second is not the greatest. I would rather have a 2-3 here. This one looks interesting, a very fast hand. We can pip out our 2 1-drops and then follow it up with Raid Traveler the next turn. Hey Odin, how are you doing? Alright, that's a meta card. Edicus. Very strong start from our opponent here. This could be a hard game. So Edicus is a 1 mana 1/3 Guardian. One of the later sets, yeah? Not that long ago. Played together with Trixie. It's a bet that gets reduced by playing Guardians. So I will try to hit the 2/2 with my Wild Hawk first. It worked. Then we have Raid Traveler to deal with our opponent's board. Don't want to play Bloodguard yet, because he can kill it and then the 1/1s are a good target for Edicus. Edicus can just kill 1/1s and still live. Okay. So I will check where Wild Hawk goes first.
That is not possible.
Yeah. We likely want to trade Traveler into the 2/3. But if Wild Hawk goes into the 2/3, I can fracture here. Then just go face, I guess. Unfortunately, opponent can get Piercing Bolt now. It still costs 1. That's a good play. So Helia is a 4 mana 4/4 ward with level up 6. Target 2 different enemy creatures. The first attacks the second. But opponent only has 5 mana available next turn. So So I pretty much can ignore it for now. Take the good trade while my minion survives. Overproof brew from the opponent. That's very good. Just goes face. Right. Well, maybe we can punish that now. So I can trade into Helia, then use Fracture to remove Protected there. Then play a 3-drop and a 2-drop. I also want to trade into the 3-2. Yes, our opponent can use Fracture then next turn to kill my minion. But it's also dangerous to leave it up against some spells that buff it up. And I will wait before I buy something from the Sanctum to have more flexibility for next turn. To see what our opponent does first and then react to that. Okay, that's a 3-4 now. But our Blood Guard can trade into that. Oh, a nice option comes here from the Sanctum to deal 1 damage. It also has backline, so opponent needs to kill my 1/1s first before he can get to it.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Right. Another pet and another buff, so it was good that we traded his minions before. Now X-Woman looks very good into the 4-3. Then Flamecaller can kill everything. Six mana from our opponent. Still has some pressure.
It's that time again.
Doesn't manage to kill anything. Is he gonna lose to welcome cards with Guardians? Well, some decisions from our opponent weren't the best. But it's still not over. Don't have lethal here. I could try to get lethal with that sentry. It has blessed and there's an option to deal 3 damage to our opponent. Can always try that. Fortunately we didn't get it. But there's a nice option as well with Evervaxes, but I don't have enough favor anyway. So I don't need to gamble on that. Just clear the board. Have enough pressure for next turn. Chat wants ever Vexes. You can just play it safe for now. Don't have to gamble on it. That was enough as well. Opponent had a lot of good cards. Looked like a deck you could also face in the highest rank. It will not always be easy against all the strong cards. Another mirror match. Hunt Warden. So since we have 2 copies of Raid Traveler here in the mulligan, I want to go with Hunt Warden first, because the mulligan in Gods Unchained works like that you don't get the second copy back. So I will go with Hunt Warden here.
Get ready.
And we found our 2-drop.
This is going to be tough, so just try your best.
Another strong card, Trucker Miner, 2 mana 2/3, that also gets an enchanted weapon. So I want to go with a 3 here. That forces him to use his relic and also his 2/3 to hit it, and then I can play Raid Traveler next turn again. Hopefully get the board that way. Okay. Demon goes face. Cannot punish that, unfortunately. So since he also played Edicus, I go with Hunt Warden here. Then he needs to use GP as well. And that buffs his relic. You can kill it like that. Now I want to play a 4 mana 4/5. No targets for Vicious Rend yet. We need a damaged creature. All face from the opponent. Opponent likes to go face and also gets a 4 mana, no 5 mana 4/6 frontline. So I have to think about that. I guess I could go Raid Traveler, War Maiden this turn. Trade into a 2/2. Also have the 4 mana 4/5 plus Vicious Rend. Then I could kill Warmonger Smith. But I will go for the slower option for now. Try to get some value with my slower cards. And then have the option with Vicious Rend later on.
You want some?
Likeliest play from the opponent is the 5 mana 4/6 frontline. Then we could use the 2/2, the 1 damage from the GP plus Vicious Rend to kill it. Wait, when use Overproof Brew. There is some option with a lot of creatures. Does it seem likely? Okay, at least wait Reveler Lift. So we can use it here. Vicious Rent. And play our 4 mana 4/5. Opponent still has 3 cards in hand. Doesn't look very good for us. Also get some cards from the Sanctum as well. Okay, at least Overproof Brew kills something here. But we are getting very low now. This and this. But now hitting creatures with bladed sticks is not that good anymore. Don't have enough life points. Against 5/6 protected, we don't really have an answer. That looks like our first loss. Yep. Can't do much about it. GG. Tough match. But again, the opponent had good cards. Well, there you have it. Our first loss of the series. It was a very tough game against an opponent with what looked like a Mythic level deck. Honestly, I wasn't expecting to see a deck that strung down here in rank 5, but that's how it goes sometimes. Join me next time as we continue our push through the ranks and see if we can bounce back and keep moving toward Mythic.